Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick this away to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They bring it down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it to the left. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with a catch and gets a foot down.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They go with a direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. So first down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up second down.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll make the first down, and that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Noles will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Diaz. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Minnesot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They get him down after a short return, but a takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Offense comes out to start this drive. And the running back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Hand off to the right side. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Sticking with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Oregon. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Quick juke to get free. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Heading left after the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Single back, takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Ducks will have to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second down after the incompletion. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense loading up on defensive backs here. Wanted to take away the deep pass play. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense. Well, this wasn't exactly an offensive showcase, but the defense showed a lot of grit to come out with this hard-earned W.
Yeah, really, if you could look on both sides of the football, I think both defenses played well, although they got some help, as you said, Chris, by not the greatest offense as far as execution is concerned today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.